guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing my Netflix recommendations. You guys really enjoyed my Hulu recommendations, so I decided to do Netflix, and I might do Prime, Disney Plus, maybe make this a series on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So like I was saying, I made a list on my laptop, so if I'm looking down at any point, it's because I'm looking at my list, because I didn't realize how many Netflix original series I personally loved. So I have three categories: Netflix originals, TV shows, and then movies. Netflix originals, a little bit of both, whatever Netflix has brought out. It could be short series, some are documents, some are movies, some are TV shows. It's a little bit of everything. We're going to start with that. Starting off with the TV show You, a charming first encounter quickly turns into something more when bookstore manager Joe takes a strong liking to a grad student Beck. Now this show is about 3 seasons so far. The TV show is kind of like a murder mystery. Very interesting, has you in the edge of your seat. I personally binged it because it was so good, and that's one thing I do like a lot about Netflix, is that they don't make you wait weekly for TV show episodes to come out. They just put them all out at once, so you can watch it as quickly or as slow as you would like. Next is Ginny and George. Georgia Miller arrives in quite New England town of Wellsburg with her daughter Ginny, her son Austin, and makes a really big impression. It starts off lighthearted, but then so much of people's past comes up to it, and it kind of follows them into this new life that the mother's trying to start in this new town. Very good, easy show to watch. Next is Outer Banks. On an island of haves and have-nots, teen John B. enlists his 3 friends to hunt for legendary treasure linked to his father's disappearance. This one's also a really fun show. Lots of drama, but still like makes me in the mood for summer. Wednesday. When a wicked prank gets Wednesday expelled, her parents ship her off to Nevermore Academy, which is the boarding school which her parents fell in love in. It's definitely like a spin-off of the original Addams Family. It just follows just Wednesday around and kind of her upbringing. Big Mouth is a animated adult sitcom. Follows along a bunch of teenagers or children going through puberty. Cobra Kai is also a TV drama. Living in the shadows of his former rival Danny, Johnny hits rock bottom and decides to open Cobra Kai again. This show basically continues years later after Karate Kid comes out. Most of the main cast is in it, but this is more of the children's story with the family being involved. The Umbrella Academy. Years after their rise to fame, young crime-fighting superheroes, the estranged siblings, come together to mark their father's death. Very good sci-fi TV show based on comics. Stranger Things is a sci-fi horror teen show. It follows along these 4 teenage kids in a small town, and the unimaginable happens and some unexplainable things come to this town. The Haunting of Hill House is based on the books. It's a mysterious drama TV show. Each season's a different storyline, but the first season is absolutely my favorite. While investigating a ghost story for a novel, Steven receives a call from his sister that triggers a chain of fateful events. Orange is the New Black is a TV show based on the books. When past crime catches up with a privileged New Yorker, she ends up in a women's prison where she quickly makes friends and foes. This is definitely one of the first Netflix original series that I binged and loved. It's just a very long series, so if you're gonna watch it, you gotta be dedicated to the time you gotta put to watching this. BoJack Horseman is a adult animation sitcom to help with a memoir he hopes will put him back in the spotlight. To help with his memoir, he hopes to put him back in the spotlight. BoJack hires a ghostwriter. This kind of follows a celebrity actor and the struggles that happen afterward to find work and continue succeeding in Hollywood. Disenchantment, an adult animated fantasy TV show show, Bean already has wedding day blues when a mysterious figure arrives claiming he's her personal demon. Elfo hates his happy homeland. This kind of reminds me of like Futurama. Santa Clarita Diet is a TV comedy / horror TV show. Joel and Sheila's marriage gets a jumpstart when Sheila debuts a truly killer new personality and an anything goes menu. I love the show because this is Drew Barrymore. She gets it and now has became a zombie where she's eating other people, and her husband is going out of the way to find things or people to help feed his wife. F is for Family is an adult animated sitcom. The show is a little bit raunchy, but it basically follows a mother and father with their 3 kids and just showing their everyday struggles. Atypical is a TV drama, follows along a family of 4 with their son being autistic. Interested in having a girlfriend, Sam researches dating advice and puts it to the test. Meanwhile, his overprotective mom, Elsa, must learn to let go. Grace and Frankie is a sitcom. Grace and Frankie are stunned when their husbands inform them that they want a divorce. They're even more stunned when they find out why. They find out that their husbands have been business partners but also have been cheating on their wives with each other. So the 2 wives or ex-wives decide to move into their beach house that the 2 husbands bought together for their families years ago, and this just follows their adventure of trying to figure out their life after getting divorced. My last Netflix original is Love on the Spectrum. This is a reality TV show that they also have a UK one, but the original US one is my personal favorite. The show follows a couple of autistic young adults that are trying to get into the dating life and shows their raw footage of them going on dates for advice from family and what they do to prepare and just what they've experienced so far with trying to get on the dating scene. Now moving on to just TV shows. None of these are Netflix originals. A lot of them came out years ago, but they're still currently on Netflix, so these are my favorite. The Good Place is a TV sitcom that follows along 4 people who have died and are now in heaven, and it shows their experience of what heaven is for them and kind of navigating their afterlife. It's very fun and I definitely want to rewatch again because it's just like one of those shows you can easily get back into. Shameless is a TV drama that follows along the Gallagher family. The dad's a drunk, the mom split, and the oldest daughter, Fiona, is trying to hold the family afloat. This show is 11 seasons long, so you gotta like really be dedicated to get into this show. I personally love it, and everyone I know who ever watched it loves it. There's a lot of violence and crime and drugs and just the heartache of being lower class and trying to make it with such a large family. Total Drama is a kids TV show that I watched growing up. It's basically an animated spoof of a reality TV competition. So it follows along a bunch of competitors and they do interviews in between, and they're at a camp and they have all these challenges that they have to do to compete, and at the end of the season there is a winner. And throughout all the seasons, some of the same characters come back but some don't, and they put in new ones. I really love it and I loved watching it growing up. Jane the Virgin is a romantic TV drama. It follows along a hardworking Latina woman which her life turns upside down when she finds out that she's been artificially inseminated by accident. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is a romantic TV comedy. Despite her success, Rebecca realizes she's not happy in New York and decides to follow her ex-boyfriend, Josh, to West Covina, California. I love the show because it has so many musical and song and dance, and it's very fun, and the songs are so catchy that I have some saved on Spotify that I like to listen to. And last for TV shows is Gilmore Girls. When Rory is accepted to attend a prestigious prep school. Lorelai must swallow her pride and ask her wealthy parents for help paying for tuition. Last category is movies. Again, these are not Netflix related. They could be from anywhere, but these are just personally my favorite. Jumanji is a movie based on the books. Two siblings discover an enchanted board game that opens a door to a magical world and unwillingly release a man who has been trapped inside for years. I read the book in grade school and fell in love with the original movie. Now they've came out with remakes, but personally the Robin Williams classic is my favorite. The Pink Panther 2 stars Steve Martin as Inspector Jacques Cousteau, who joins an international team of detectives out to catch a thief taking priceless artifacts. This movie still cracks me up to this day. I always suggest it, and the second is my favorite out of the three. Easy A, when a lie about a girl's reputation transforms her to anonymous to infamous at her high school, she decides to embrace her new persona. This is absolutely my favorite Emma Stone movie. Bruce Almighty. After a TV news reporter, Jim Carrey, rants at God, he's given divine power for a week to see if he can do a better job at running things. This is definitely a goofy, comedy, lighthearted movie to watch with kids, but every time I see it was on TV, I used to love watching it. Groundhog's Day. Grumpy meteorologist Phil Connor lives the same day over and over after he arrives in the town of Punxsutawney for the annual Groundhog's Day festival. Mean Girls. After being homeschooled abroad, new student Katie gets a crash course in high school life. A popular group of girls invite her to sit with them. The Breakfast Club, the athlete, the brain, the bully, the princess, and the loner break through the social barriers of high school during a Saturday detention. This is definitely a classic, heartfelt drama movie. And last but not least, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. After faking an illness to skip school, popular teen Ferris Bueller enjoys a fun-filled day in Chicago with his girlfriend and his uptight best friend. Well, that is it for my Netflix recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I will link my Hulu recommendations, and let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make this a series. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!